All right, I want to talk more about things affecting Washington, like the post office and its deficits. One of them, of course, is Ben Bernanke. His 8-year tenure as Fed chairman, it ended yesterday. And today, we learned he'll join the Brookings Institution as a distinguished fellow in residence. Washington correspondent Phil Mattingly is here in New York with us right now. Phil, I mean, this is like, talk about revolving door. I mean, this was really quick. Yesterday is his last day. Today he joins Brookings.
That's right.
Is that unusual that it's the speed here?
You know, it's not like he went to a fund or something like that. So it's not as bad, I guess you could say, as some members of Congress who are leaving to go lobby or something like that on an issue that they care about right after they walk out of office. Look, the read from the Brookings guys is this. They want to give him a place to serve in residency where he can really take the time, work on his book, not have to, you know, go check markets every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, and really have a place not only to do his writing, but also to have resources within Brookings to do things. And I think they feel like this is a great spot for him, and he obviously agrees.
Is this a place from where he can give speeches and keynote speeches and make hundreds of thousands of dollars?
I think it's safe to assume that he will probably be paid for his time going forward. You're not going to walk out of government and not see some type of up in your paycheck.
Even Ben Bernanke.
Glenn, you actually began your career in Washington, right? I mean...
I did. And by the way, I don't think it's bad that he's going to actually give speeches. I think a lot of people would like to hear his expertise and what he's doing. So I don't think we should decry the fact that people who've been in, you know, government service and fundamentally been underpaid relative to the rest of the market go out and do that. Whether it's a politician, a senator, or a congressman doing it, I agree with you. That's a little different story.
Yeah, but I think there's also value, too, in Ben Bernanke not having to be so careful with what he has to say from here on out. His speeches, him being able to speak publicly without being terrified of crashing a market with 1 or 2 misstatements, that's valuable.
Well, the question is, will he use that liberty, right? I'm very curious to see if we will get a more frank Ben Bernanke. I mean, he doesn't strike one as naturally much of a risk taker. But who knows? Maybe he will stretch himself a little bit.
And if he does, what does that mean for Janet Yellen? Because no matter what happens, she's left to clean up the Fed's mess, right? She's the one who has to unwind quantitative easing. We've already begun the tapering, but then what about the whole normalization of interest rates?
Right. Well, and he has to be careful not to undercut her because, you know, everybody's going to be looking to her pronouncements and to the extent that he is you know, a shadow in the overall policy making, that's going to be a challenge for her.
Is she chairman or chairwoman or chair?
She's gone with chair. She decided not to go with chairman or chairwoman. She has informed the Fed staff that she will be going with chair.
Chair Janet Yellen.
Now, something